Good morning. I've come out into the garden early this morning and already the sun is up and I've made a very exciting discovery. That is a new branch from the cherry tree, or one of the cherry trees. There are two back here. And I spend a lot of time worrying about these cherry trees because they don't look as full and fluffy as that cherry tree that is in my neighbor's field. So I've spent a lot of time worrying that they weren't healthy or that they were struggling, but if they've got new branches, that must be a good sign. So I'm very, very pleased. I came out here early to check on the plants that I planted yesterday evening, and they all seem, as I duck below the laundry, this is my current laundry drying situation. I bought a washing machine. I've genuinely just forgotten how to say that in English. A washing machine. But I'm waiting to buy a dryer because I figured a dryer was something I could maybe save a little money on and buy secondhand. And to buy something secondhand like that, I need to be able to pick it up. And I can't pick it up until I have access to a car or a van. So for the moment, we're drying outdoors. Al fresco laundry. These 12 flowers are my €12 supermarket investment. I planted them last night and they look pretty happy. Look at that guy. You're just a very contented little plant, aren't you? There's also a couple of wild tulips, or wild. I didn't plant them, so I'm going to call them wild. Coming up over here. And then there's lots of little hidden wildflowers like these. Those are so beautiful. I'm making tater tots for breakfast. Don't judge me. It's all that I had in the house, and I'm 100% not riding my bike into town today because I've been doing that every day this week for driving lessons, and I'm totally over it. I will be so happy when this kitchen gets done and I have a full-size oven and I have a full-size fridge. And something very exciting happened on the kitchen front a couple of days ago because my lovely, 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 saintly boyfriend has found me a free fridge and picked it up and gotten it for me and has put it into storage until we can bring it down here. It's in Paris at the moment. But he didn't even, he just sent me a message and said, "I've got you a fridge." So I'm very, very happy about this. Moving on to the project of doom, which is clearing the blue bedroom enough to work in it. I'm going to attempt to move both the chair and this back of a daybed downstairs. Is this a bad idea? This seems like it's going to end up being a very bad idea, but the chair is going to be fine, but the daybed, I don't know how this is going to go. That was challenging, but I didn't fall down the stairs. And the chair is now in the soft furnishings storage area. I really need to get rid of these chairs. I just have nothing to do with them, but they're so nice. I definitely don't want to take them to the dump. Anybody want some chairs? I've got 3 of them. I've made an error because that nightstand is something else that I wanted to take downstairs. That's not going to be in this room. But I have completely blocked it in between the sofa and the armoire and the bed. This is like a massive and less fun game of Tetris. Maybe I can turn the sofa so there's like a tiny walkway here. Let's try that. And this is all fun and games and Tetris in real life, but the minute a spider comes out, I am shrieking and jumping out of the window over there. There's a tiny walkway there now. It's the little things in life, guys. decided to take down this nightstand as well. I was going to leave this one in here, but I just don't think it's right for what I want the room to be. The dark gray marble is really pretty, but it's just not matching anything else in here. And the wood's a bit darker than all the rest of the wood in here. So I think it's going to go downstairs too. Well, I'm going to take a quick pause before I tackle the big boy, the day bed frame. I think at some point there's going to be a time for some hard decision making regarding furniture in this house, because there's so many things that I really like that are very antique and beautiful and really nice, but I don't know if I'll have rooms to put them in. I do have like a rough idea of what most of the rooms are going to be, at least as far as colors and basic decoration idea. And I'm like, I don't know, I think there's going to have to be some decisions made about things that are beautiful in themselves but just don't fit into the plan. Maybe I can sort out some kind of deal with the local antique store to do like a trade for some things. Like maybe if I trade in a nightstand, I could trade it for another nightstand that works better in my plan, something like that. We'll see. I'm very tempted to take the feet off the sofa and give it another go going down the stairs. My logical brain tells me that's a stupid idea because it's crazy heavy, but I just want it downstairs so badly. That would be stupid, wouldn't it? It would be stupid to try to move a sofa by yourself downstairs. Don't do that. To be fair, it's probably stupid to try to move that down the stairs by myself. But we're gonna go for it. It's a bad idea, but it's happening. A serious problem, which is that the bed frame is much higher than the door. So I'm gonna have to try to turn it on its end. I've made progress. Well, is it progress? It's now more than half in the living room. So maybe this is actually a step backwards. But I'm now gonna attempt, I put some plastic on the bottom to protect it, and I'm going to attempt to slide it down the stairs, stand it up to switch over to the bottom half of the stairs around the corner, and then slide it down the next half of the stairs. This could end in tears. Or death. I'm not ruling out that this is how I die. This could be how I die. Downstairs with it. This is not safe. It stopped. So apparently the stairs aren't even, which shouldn't surprise me because nothing in this house is square or even. But it's stuck on a stair down there. I'm gonna have to go down and hope it doesn't start to slide as I go down the stairs next to it. Of course, the minute I took a step, it started to slide. And where is the plastic protection? Oh, that was a good idea that did not work at all. So I'm just gonna slide it and hope for the best. If I have to revarnish it, I have to revarnish it. It is what it is. All right, phase one accomplished. Standing up here, and I've got what may be a stupid and dangerous plan, but it's the only one I've got. So I think what I'm gonna do is stand on the stairs here and then try to lower it down until it's again sliding down on its top like it did on the first set of stairs. If I die, don't play this at my funeral, because I think everyone would look at it and just be like, oh yeah, I see why she died. There would be very little sympathy at my funeral if I died this way and this video is shown. to put this when I get downstairs. I didn't think I'd make it this far. All right, it's on the ground. It's resting on the first floor. It's still partly on the stairs, but it's touching the first floor. So surprising. Did not expect this to work. Question is, where do I put it? Because we're running low on storage space. I'm going to show you a major problem. This is the next room that I want to start working on. And one of the first things I would need to do in this room is take up the carpet, which needs space to get the carpet out from under the furniture. I also need to put wallpaper onto the textured wall, which again needs some space. But at the moment, I can't think of any better place to put it. It's too hard to get it around the corners in the hallway to get it into a different room, so it's going to go in here for now. I'm going to have to move it again when I start working in this room, but I'm also going to have to move everything else in the world. So what's one more giant piece of furniture that I don't know where I'm going to put it when I start to work? Stressed. Yes. Victory. And now there's actually some space to work in here. Ignore the stuff on the bed. That's not important. Maybe I should put the sewing machine in another room, but it is going to stay in here, and I don't like moving it around that much because I'm worried that it's delicate. It'll hurt some of the little parts in it. But there is space to move around. There is space to work. Wow, look at the view outside today. Oh, that looks gorgeous. I think it's time to go outside and do some aerial training. But so much better. Still not good, but so much better. And these two things, the sofa will hopefully get bought by someone who is coming next week to get it. And the armoire will go in the downstairs bathroom to be a linen cabinet. So only this, the bed, and the sewing machine will stay in this room. I'll also get some kind of nightstand that will match the theme of this room a little bit better. And I have a little vanity desk that might go in this room eventually, but we'll see. We'll wait till everything else is complete with like walls and curtains and stuff. But I feel very accomplished. I feel like I've done a really good morning's work. So I'm going to sit down, have a little rest, and then I think I'm going to go in the garden and do some aerial training. Upstairs projects. We've moved back into the house. We're ready for some upstairs projects. It's so nice to have more space to work in this room. I'm so glad that I took time to clear out some stuff. All right, upstairs project number 1 might be to get started on the upholstery of the bed. Maybe just do one side out of the 4 sides that need upholstering. It was much easier than I expected. I've gotten the old fabric off, but I would like to wash this fabric and try to save it and make a cushion out of it, because I think this one is really pretty. So this is going in the save and reuse pile. one side is done. I love this fabric. Well, it's not completely done. I need to add the trim, obviously. I'm not just gonna leave the staples out like that. And when I add the trim, it'll smooth out these little wrinkles. But I'm obsessed with this fabric. I love it. It looks so good on there. This was the extra like remnant that were at the antique store. And I just happened to open a random armoire in the antique store because it had a sign on it that said, I have coupons inside, open me. And I found this gorgeous fabric. So I am so pleased with that. €5. €5 to redo this bed in a fabric that I really love. I'm very, very happy with that. Well, all the work is done for the day, and I'm having a lovely big glass of wine on the new sofa. I feel very daring having wine on the sofa, but I'm not going to own this sofa and not occasionally have a glass of wine on it. So it is what it is. If there's a stain, there's a stain. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I am very happy to be done for the day. It's been a long day, but I feel like a very productive day, which is what I really needed today. I really needed to feel like I accomplished something visible, mostly from clearing out the blue bedroom and making space in there so I can actually work in there. That is something that's been stressing me a lot this week, and I'm so happy to feel like I can get back in there and finish it because it's so close to being done. It's so close, you guys. In a minute, I'm gonna go and crawl into my cozy bed, but before I do, I'll just remind you to please do subscribe to this channel. It makes a big, big difference. It really does make a visible difference with the YouTube algorithm when you guys subscribe and like videos. Also, when you comment or interact with this channel in any way, it kind of accomplishes one of the things that I really wanted when I bought this place, because obviously I wanted to do the aerial workshops and all of the other projects that are going on here. But one thing that was really important to me is to feel like there's a community centered around this house. I think especially like in our world now that online communities are in a way different but equally valid to in-person communities. And when you guys participate with this channel by commenting or liking or subscribing, it feels like that community is growing, and that makes me super happy. So please do all those things. It's so appreciated and so helpful. And with that, I'm going to go and crawl in my bed, and I will see you guys next time.